Oh shit, there goes spiritual 3. There goes spiritual 3 again. There goes spiritual Treasy. That's y'all niggas problem. That's y'all fucking problem. See, that's why I gotta make this. That's because y'all got a perception over somebody. Y'all stay trying to put labels on certain individuals, people, places, and things, and I feel like that's so unfair. I feel like, you feel me? You know what? It's time. It's time to just explain this shit and to get over. I probably got to make another couple videos about this very said topic, but I just really had to dive deep into this because I got people such as you in my inbox or just questioning things about where I stand at religiously and things of that nature, and I feel like this is a perfect video, so I'm gonna just jump right straight into it. Don't got time for the BS. So look, I'm just gonna give a disclaimer. I don't subscribe to no religion. I don't subscribe to anything that is pretty much outside of source, outside of my soul, outside of my essence, outside of my true being. I don't subscribe to any external validation that is trying to make me feel validated within myself. Again, like I say before, like I always say, you have to always feel that internally, always feel your inner power internally, and it will just display externally into your reality, and people will pick up on that and vibe with you or not, you feel me? But you attract who you are. So look, spirituality is nothing but a personal and inward exploration. It's about understanding your own values. It's about your own sense of purpose and your unique connection to life. It's not tied to anything outside of authority or any outside authority. Rather, it's about listening to yourself and discovering meaning within inside or within yourself. So by contrast, spiritualism is a belief structure. It often uses rituals, mediums, or organized practices to explain life's bigger questions. So both can offer insight, but I personally believe that true freedom comes from within, and you have to trust yourself rather than just following a pre-subscribed or prescribed path or a pre-written journey for you or pre-written path for you. Now, spirituality is not something you perform, okay? Y'all have to understand that. It's not something you perform, but it's something that you live. It's not what you perform, it's something that you embody and then you live by. It's the daily decision to deal with yourself even when it's uncomfortable as fuck, okay? Nobody said this shit was overly easy. Nobody said that you're supposed to get on this life path or this journey and not experience no goddamn challenges or no adversity within life, period, okay? Because again, like I said before all the time, life is about polarity. You can't have up without down. You can't have highs without lows. It's just life. It's about how you navigate through those highs and lows and ups and downs and break through while ultimately still being yourself. You feel me? Okay, cool. So now, spirituality is about awareness, knowing yourself, mastering yourself, and choosing growth over egotism. I'm gonna say that one more time. Spirituality is about awareness, knowing yourself, mastering yourself, okay, and choosing growth over ego. We done lost a lot of greats over ego. We done fell victim to a low vibration all because our ego got the best of us, okay? That is so vital. You have to overcome your ego and your self-entitlement to really, truly master thyself or start to master thyself. Feel me? Now, on the other hand, spiritualism can become routine, but spirituality is more of a transformation, okay? I'll say that one more time for motherfuckers in the back. Spiritualism can become routine. A routine thing, a prescribed thing, a prescribed thing that's already written out for you. Now all you got to do is just follow. No, you're supposed to follow yourself in a sense, because you are a microcosm of the infinite, of God, of said source, said higher power source. So if you're a microcosm of the macrocosm, if you're a microcosm of the macrocosm, then by default you're a part of the macrocosm. Okay, yes, it's your world, but there's 8 billions of other worlds. You're just a small portion of the pie. You're not the whole pie though. Okay, but by default you are the pie, because you're a part of the pie. You feel me? So again, spiritualism can be routine, but spirituality is transformation. One focuses on practices, the other focuses on becoming. One focuses on strictly practices that you do, the other focuses on becoming the practice. You feel me? That's how you truly embody and become and acquire and obtain what it is that you truly feel and want and are. To me, that's what true spirituality is to me. But again, I don't really subscribe to that word no more, because y'all have played it out. Y'all have overly used the sense into a damn near religion, and this shit is not a fucking religion. For the 1000th time, this shit is not a fucking religion. It's just who the fuck you are naturally. Okay, stop giving shit labels. That's where niggas go wrong. That's where humans go wrong, trying to overly understand some shit and give it a name, give it a label. But to clarify, my journey isn't about rejecting belief necessarily. It's more so about reclaiming responsibility for my own soul. No middleman, no mask, just the straight up truth, authenticity. Okay? Let me say that one more time. My journey is not about rejecting beliefs and claiming my belief system or what I truly resonate with is the correct way to go, because that would make me a hypocrite, and that would make me like any other religion in itself. And spirituality is not a fucking religion, for the 1000th time. It's about reclaiming responsibility and ownership for my own soul being. No middleman, no mask, no bullshit, just the straight up truth. Okay, this isn't about religion versus spirituality. This isn't about he and she. This isn't about any type of war or battle within who is right and who is wrong. I personally believe that there's truth within every single religion. It's just not the whole truth. You feel me? So, for example, it's like scooping up part of the ocean or a small percentage of the ocean in a water bottle, right? And you go back to your community and you claim that you got the whole motherfucking ocean sitting in this one little ass, small ass water bottle. How? That's the same thing with religion. Christianity, for example, and Christians do this all the time with me. Like, I'm like, y'all is the main motherfuckers I'm talking about when it comes to this. Y'all think that just because y'all have your ideology of what Christ is and who Jesus was and walks of life and how you supposed to go about certain things, that's the whole truth, and that's it. And any other fucking religion that negates that is wrong. They're going to hell. You're doomed for total damnation and all that. And it's like, bro, that's unfair and that's hypocritical as fuck, because there's a scripture even in the Bible that says you're not supposed to judge or get out of character and shame nobody or condemn nobody for what your truth is, for what you resonate with. That's like me literally going outside my crib and a motherfucker is not wearing the same exact fit that I got on. If a motherfucker is not wearing orange or don't got no part of orange within they fit, I'm shooting them down, I'm beating their ass, and I'm gonna kill them. Why? Because they don't got the same shit that I got on. They believe that orange is ugly as fuck and it's not their favorite color. But since I believe that orange is the hardest thing in the world and it's my favorite color, that nigga overly wrong. That individual was overly wrong. And now I'm finna punish them for said belief that they have on their self about the color orange. That's the same thing with how any other religion tries to condemn the next religion for not subscribing and believing in what they truly believe in. That's wrong. You don't have the whole ocean, gang. You don't have the whole ocean. You don't have the whole truth. You have part of the truth, but it's not the whole truth. Figure out what resonates with your internal being and just stick to that. Be authentic within yourself, but don't condemn nobody and don't try to convert nobody into what you believe in just because you believe in this shit. It's foul. I'm not religion and I'm not spirituality. I'm for truth, I'm for growth, and I'm for becoming the realest version of myself. I'm gonna say that one more time for the motherfuckers in the back, because y'all can't hear me. I'm not religion, I am not spirituality, and I'm not spiritualism, okay? I'm merely for truth, for growth, and for becoming the realest version of myself. I'm not here to convert nobody else either. I feel like if you vibrate at a high frequency, at a high energy, and you have a good heart within yourself, then you is perfectly cool with me. I don't care if you believe in Buddhism. I don't care if you believe in Christianity. I don't care if you believe in anything else other than what I'm specifically resonating with and what I'm talking about. I don't care, as long as you got good energy, a good heart, and a outstanding citizen, an outstanding person within yourself. That's all I give a fuck about. You cool with me, twin? Like, you really cool with me? Like, you feel me? I'm not with none of that. I'm not with none of the toxic religions, or I'm not with none of that toxic empowerment and try to condemn others for not necessarily resonating with what I'm resonating. If you feel like Jesus Christ is the one true God, and you feel like an individual is going to come out the sky with wings and save the 144,000 individuals who are deemed of saving, then that's what you believe in, that's what you describe as the truth, and that's what you resonate with, and that's what your soul resonate with. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to battle you and negate you just because you had that certain belief system. Bro, if you feel like what you believe in is the all truth and the most highest of information that you truly can get, then by all means, kudos to you. But again, stop coming in my motherfucking inbox. Stop coming or commenting under my videos displaying or trying to convert people and your said belief system and your said religions. Be yourself, gang. And if people want to listen to you, and if people want to resonate or hear you out, then that's when you go into the teachings. Then that's when you go into the explanations and overly explain yourself on what it is that you resonate with when an individual is ready to listen to said information. But stop coming in my comments or other individuals' comments and inbox, and even personally, because I get approached personally by Christians all the time. But one thing I would never do is just straight up, oh no, I don't believe in that, so get out of my face with that. I don't believe in that, so like get on my face with that. I don't resonate with that, so just leave me alone. I'm not trying to hear it. I don't shut shit down because I am an open book. I am overly growing every single day. I am not subject to one thing. I am evolving every single motherfucking day, and I am not having no one belief system stagnate my growth and learning new things, figuring out what resonates with me, and letting that control my evolvement within myself. I would never sit there and shun nobody for trying to make a point or speak about a topic that they want to speak about when it comes to religion, and try to, you know, express their viewpoints on said topic and religion. I'm not with none of that condemning, none of that. Like, I am open ears to anybody who is trying to express themselves. That's just you trying to express yourself the best way you can, and the best way that you can connect with people. Like, I'm never the one to shame nobody, condemn nobody for said beliefs and what they believe in. So be yourself. That's the most realest thing. The main message is to be yourself. Simple. Figure out what resonates with you, and then learn more about said resonation and apply that to your everyday life, but in the most positive way possible. No negativity around here, no none of that. Again, we all deal with adversity and things of that nature, but it's about how you alchemize said adversity for the betterment of you, for the more positive aspect of you in the world around you. Okay? So this is a message to all the people in the back and the motherfuckers who keep commenting and coming to me about what they believe in and trying to convert me and things of that nature. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, because I am fully comfortable with who I am and with what I believe in, and in no way, shape, or form is that going to change unless I feel like it needs to change. Know yourself and step into that power of truly embodying your authentic self, because more people are going to gravitate towards that instead of you sticking to a program that was already written out for you and you just blindly following like sheep. Don't become the white sheep, become the black one. Stop being a follower and be yourself. Be great. You are nothing more than powerfulness. You are nothing more than a light being experiencing this 3D realm. Be yourself, stay true to yourself. I am not a spiritualist, and I'm not coming on here with no suit and tie like the regular gurus be doing. I am my authentic self, so I will approach said video and people, placing the things as such. Be yourself and be great, my nigga. Be great.